Looking for a party this Saturday night. We're bringing you one. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Brian Anderson with Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke. Allie LaForce, our reporter. Their first chance to take a look at the Suns this season. Oh, got that one up quick. Boy, the athleticism on display tonight, Doris. Each team has guys who can fly.
Transition, wide open basketball with the potential for the electric on every possession. Let's tip it up.
Now here's Booker. Up top, Paul. Shot clock at 6. Siakam pulls down the board. Here's Toronto with the ball. It's a three-point game. There's Young with the 3. And the Raptors another 3.
Hey, Thaddeus Young showing off that big-time ability to stretch the defense. How about that, Kev?
Ayton with a screen. Ball drives in. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Van Vliet misses. And a player like Mikal Bridges, he's had very high confidence in his abilities.
Well, I mean, listen, his history is that of a winning player. Came into the league believing in himself because of his career collegiately. National championship player at Villanova. He has every right to think he can be elite.
First team foul.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in this one. The kick out to Paul. The three-pointer off the mark. And here are the Raptors now. Now here's Van Vliet. Drives to the hoop. Pass to Westbrook. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
The motor of Russell Westbrook is absolutely amazing. This guy stays with his shot even through the tough contact. When you think back to Russell Westbrook's collegiate days at UCLA, those teams were loaded. Think about it. The future MVP at that time did not start as a freshman and scored only 3 points per game.
Deflects the pass. Paul with a steal. Outside for Booker. Shoots over Westbrook. And no good, trying to use the glass. Talking about Westbrook in college, Doris. He played with some future NBA stars.
He sure did. Of course, he spent that year with Kevin Love. They were both top 5 picks in the 2008 draft. But he also shared a backcourt with Darren Collison, Aaron Aflalo, amongst other future pros. It is no wonder Westbrook's teams collegiately 65-10.
Here's Johnson. The Raptors making their last shot. Now Van Vliet.
2 minutes left in the first. 2 minutes.
And there's the drive. Tips it up. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Young's got 7.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. 6 on the shot clock. Puts it up from 12. Booker can't get it to go. Right Right side, Young. Good chance here for Westbrook. True on the 14-footer. Westbrook's got his second bucket of the night.
They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
From deep, Johnson. The kick out to Paul. It's Booker on the wing. To the middle. Stolen by Siakam. And now the Raptors on the break. And finished off by Westbrook.
You have got to take care of the basketball if Mr. Pascal Siakam is around. This guy uses length to create turnovers.
Pass to Aiden. Back to Paul. Here's Bridges. Stolen by Young. 3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Siakam. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Back to Paul. Tries to snap the cold streak. Drops in the 3. Paul's got his second basket of the game.
Well, you can't hesitate if you want to succeed in catch-and-shoot situations. Chris Paul, such a quick thinker.
And so it's Toronto in command with a 13-point lead at the end of the quarter. How about the way they've attacked the paint?
Come on, get loud for your Northside crew. Ladies and gentlemen.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. All right, let's take a look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Raptors.
They set the first half tone by getting out on the fast break and getting defenders on their heels.
Yeah, and I think the other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've gotten off turnovers.
Aiden gets a double team. And the whistle on the shot. Got some contact there. Misses the shot, but he'll shoot 2. And Toronto gets called for the foul. Well, you hear about the importance of confidence. You think that was something you always had as a player, Grant, or did you have to build that up?
Well, I mean, success ultimately does breed confidence, and I had success, fortunately, at a young age. So you have to understand you have to always attack, and you always have to believe in yourself, no matter what the situation.
The drive by Westbrook. And finished off by Westbrook.
This guy is an incredible dunker in space. The defense just says, let me step back here.
Bridges outside. Pass to Booker. Now here's Johnson, guarded by Young. And here come the Raptors again. Toronto in transition. The putback. Controls the rebound and the putback.
Well, this guy has been an unbelievable rebounder out of the point guard position. Russell Westbrook getting it done on the backboards.
Pass to Aiden. Outside Johnson. Buries it from 3. Johnson's got himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. A minute and a half gone in the second quarter. Siakam outside. Back to Van Vliet. The 3. Paul with a steal. In transition. Here come the Suns. Tipped. To the paint. Here's Siakam. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
More points coming from inside. In that respect, they've been the more aggressive team.
Boy, what a pick back in 2016. Late first round. Pascal Siakam goes on to win the most improved player 3 years after he was drafted.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. DeAndre Ayton being the #1 pick in 2018, his potential is obvious. With his team on the rise, he's looking to impose his will on a nightly basis. Ayton said, quote, "I know how hard I work and what kind of a player I am. I'm trying to take over every possession, being more dominant every game."
Oh, scary thought, Allie. Thanks. And yeah, it's been incredible to watch Siakam evolve into an all-star, Doris.
Yeah, and one that's got a lot of work to get better still. Like, this guy is a good shooter trying to become a knockdown shooter. We obviously know he's dangerous in transition. He'd like to be able to create more for his teammates. The ceiling's so high for Pascal.
Siakam the screen. Inside. And he lays it up and in. Siakam's got 6.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets here.
Booker on the take. Over on Anunoby. Pass to Johnson. Bridges outside. Van Vliet with it. And it's Paul picking him up. And a fast break now for the Raptors. And Russell Westbrook gets a 3. Westbrook's got 10 points in the quarter.
And their transition offense triggering this run.
And Booker puts up a deep 3. Suns keep it alive. Left side Paul to halt the run. Pure from 3-point range. Give him 8.
You know, guys, that's the selfless attitude of Mikal Bridges. So willing to give it up to an open guy.
Here's Westbrook. 16 points for him. Clock at 6. Down low. And that one's good. Young. And the Raptors lead by 21.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
Here's Johnson. That shot missing. And it's Toronto taking it the other way. They'll take on the Cavaliers at Rocket Mortgage Fieldhouse after this one. And that'll be their only game on the road before heading back home. And the basket by Van Vliet.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Outside Paul. And the call will be against Fred Van Vliet. That's his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul. Substitution for your Raptors.
We've got 13 seconds left in the second. And here's Ayton. Pass to Booker. For 3, Bridges. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. Raptors out in front, delivering the blowout. And we'll see you back here after the break. Third quarter action in just a bit. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Back to Ayton. Ooh, poked away. Stolen by Young. Outside for Brooks. From deep. And that'll be Toronto's ball as it goes out of bounds. Raptors able to keep possession. And here are the Raptors now. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 15 points.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
There's a screen by Birch. Here's Flynn. Offensive rebound. Pass to Mikhailuk to the left side wing. 5 to shoot. To the inside. Birch lays it up and banks it in.
They've been a little soft with their defense on the interior.
Here's Booker. And it comes off the front of the rim.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
Pass to Flynn. Releases. Here's Barnes. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
It's force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
That free throw good from Barnes. A little over a minute gone here in the second half. Outside Booker.
Toronto foul. Malachi Flynn. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Pass to Johnson. Now Bridges. It's Booker on the wing.
Just can't find a shot. It's no wonder they're losing. I mean, he's been completely scoreless all night.
Here's Mikhailuk. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
I mean, they've been relentless. Just keep getting shots at the rim.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Pass to Johnson. A shot to stop the run. Out to Bridges. Here's a three from Paul. And here's Booker. To the right side. 5 on the clock. Three-pointer, Bridges. And the Suns miss again.
They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard.
Mikal Bridges, man, has he grown in this league, growing more and more deadly with that shot.
Yeah, I mean, he's increased the amount of threes he takes. He's gone from average shooter to a great one. A fantastic option to have out there on the wing.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, the Phoenix Suns are enjoying a renaissance. Big man DeAndre Ayton said, quote, "From starters to the bench players, this team is well balanced. And we compete. We challenge each other every day. To be honest, it's the best team I've ever been on throughout my career. Guys, they are confident."
That they are, Allie.
That's his second personal foul.
And the mental and physical toll of the last few seasons. It reflected in some of the injury numbers, Doris. The league trying to find ways to reduce that strain.
I think, B.A., it was absolutely something we all felt in the past couple of seasons was the compact schedule, how fast and furious the games seem to come. I don't think we're out of the woods yet either. These types of things can be cumulative, so the more we can make health as a top priority, the better off the league will be long term. I know he's got to be frustrated right now, but the team is fighting from behind. He's got to stay with it.
Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one. Flynn's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Listen, even average three-point shooters are going to make that shot. Defense must be better.
Booker with it. Now guarded by Achua. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Boy, Devin Booker is just such an explosive force on the offensive end. He can take over a game each and every night he steps between the lines.
Boy, when Booker gets locked indoors, he's as deadly as they come in the NBA.
Well, the list of guys who've gone for a 70-point eruption is still very short. 20 points per game for almost the entirety of his career. This guy scores with ease. I don't care what defender you send at him.
He hits the second from the line.
Well, the modern NBA big is so highly coveted. DeAndre Ayton has got the ability to face up, to be a force at the rim. That's why you see guys like him go first overall in the draft.
Pass to Flynn. On the take. And he banks in the layup. Flynn's got 7 points.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
To the paint. And it's Toronto with a rebound.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
Pass to Barnes. Stolen by Bridges. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Here's a three from Paul. And again, it's the Suns missing.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Sinks it from distance. Trent's got his first 3 points of the game.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
And the foul on Chris Paul. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
Here's Flynn, and he drives in, and they pick up 2. Flynn's got 9 points here in the second half. And so it's Toronto destroying the competition as they end the quarter with a
Come on and get back for your Northside crew.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. They've done a great job of moving the ball tonight.
Yeah, B.A. Keeping everybody involved keeps everyone engaged.
Pass to Mikhailuk. 3-pointer. Oh, again, Toronto with a triple.
They are unconscious from outside, and so far, the defense has had no answer.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Outside Paul. For 3. Rebounded by Flynn.
Well, 2 long-range bombs in the first, but that's stalled out right now.
Pass to Trent. Stolen by Booker.
Scotty Ball.
Yeah, he tried to gain position, but couldn't quite get there.
First team foul.
Outside Booker. Now here's Ayton. It's stolen by Barnes.
This is what superb defense is all about, guys. He read that all the way.
And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Raptors.
Defensively, they've played with a high energy level tonight, and all the steals we've seen a result of that aggressiveness.
Yeah, and something else that served them well are all the turnovers they've caused and the points that have come along with those.
Let's go with a 3. Oh, again, Toronto with a triple.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Here's Booker. Oh, he can't stop the run as that misses. Out left to the wing. Here's Mikhailuk. Trent outside. Pass to Flynn. Achua with a screen. 4 on the clock. Achua with the dunk.
Well, what he lacks in size for a typical center, he makes up for with all that athleticism. Boy, can he elevate.
Booker with it. For 3, Bridges. Sends it home from 3-point land.
3 points.
Since halftime, they've been chucking up more shots from beyond the arc, trying to score in chunks.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. Here's Flynn. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Here's Phoenix. The 3 from Ayton. Rebounded by Trent. Now here's Achua. And that was good. Achua's gotten 4 this quarter.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
2 minutes.
Here's Ayton. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Well, you want to see DeAndre Ayton seek out the contact on the interior. Boy, he's a big-time talent.
Here's Barnes. Shoots over Johnson. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It's going to be on Cameron Johnson.
Taking 2 shots.
Well, Grant, it seems like more and more game time is spent with officials huddled around a monitor. You think instant replay has been a positive thing for the league?
Well, for the most part, I think it has been a positive thing. I enjoy it. I think it brings a level of transparency, and also it's important to get the call right. But at times, it does disrupt the flow of a game, and players can't be consumed about winning every call all the time.
Down low. And there's the slam. Dunk to finish it off.
A bit undersized, his hops make him a legit small ball forward. Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Raptors.
And the huge difference today, the efficiency from beyond the arc.
Yeah, once they started hitting shots, it stretched out the D and opened up the entire offense.
And this one concludes with their 2nd victory of the year. And what a huge performance it was for Thaddeus Young.
Well, I think his contribution clearly came at the defensive end, right? He came up with a bunch of huge steals. He was a menace all night long.
And great job to establish position and square up.
Here's Paul. Pass to Ayton. Back to Paul. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
Unfortunately for them, they're still going to come up short. You wish they'd shown this kind of fight earlier.
No doubt. It felt like they were a little tight for much of the evening. Now they're in a better flow, but it may be too little too late.
Hits the three-pointer.
Got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
Here's Booker. Booker missing again.
And even with the miss, that's a high percentage shot for him.
Brooks. An easy two on the layup.
With very little left on the clock, they've got a comfortable lead, and the fans are loving it.
Well, they're getting ready to celebrate, no doubt. They know it's theirs to lose at this point.
Pass to Bridges. From deep. Brooks with the rebound.
We all know he's a good shooter, but from that distance, I don't think so.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
So, no problem for Toronto as they get the win. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
They did.